This local sports report is presented by Homewood Suites by Hilton of Cambridge, Waterloo, a proud supporter of local sports. Call now to take advantage of Homewood's Sport Rate offer and receive a discount for your accommodation. Homewood is your home away from home for tournaments and special events. Book your stay now by calling 519-651-2888 or visit cambridgewaterloo.homewoodsuites.com.
It's Game 1 of the PJHL Doherty Division Final at Wilmot Rec Complex as the new Hamburg Firebirds get set to host the Wellesley AppleJacks to open their 7-game series. After finishing second in the division in the regular season, the Firebirds took down the Tavistock Braves in 7 and the Woodstock Navy Vets in 5 to get here. The AppleJacks swept Dorchester in round 1 before upsetting the first seed Norwich Merchants in 7 games to reach the finals. Let's get into the action as the series gets underway. First period, the AppleJacks pressuring early. Tyler Wagler slides it on goal off the draw. The puck is played back into the corner where the clearing attempt takes an unlucky bounce into the goal. Wagler gets credit for the icebreaker. It's 1-0 AppleJacks. Not long after, Firebirds on the power play. Owen Sculthorpe shoots from range. Jake Thompson backhands the rebound in front to Antonio Pasqualino, who's robbed by a diving Brandon Abbott. Still on the power play, Matt Dom takes the cross-ice feed off the boards. He walks into the middle before sliding to Antonio Pasqualino, who stops up to create space and snipes it top right corner. Antonio Pasqualino won't be denied this time. It's 1-1. A few minutes later, Connor Dorbecker chips it by the check and works into the zone. He cuts to the middle and shoots, but Josh Jacklin kicks out the pad to shut the door. The rebound squeaks out to Eric Lacey, who shoots, but Jacklin gets the pad on it again. We're knotted at 1 through 20. Second period now, Austin Stemler steps up in the neutral zone to throw a big hit as Brandon Abbott stops the rush opportunity. Later on, Stuart Sinclair blocks the clearing attempt. He shoots from a sharp angle and the rebound arrives for Dimitri Lefteriadis, who's denied. Evan Silvera follows up on it, but Josh Jacklin is there to keep the puck out. A couple minutes later, Matt Dom receives at the blue line and shoots. Antonio Pasqualino rockets the rebound on goal, but Brandon Abbott denies the bid and falls on the puck. Still in the second, Keegan Metcalf slides it to Antonio Pasqualino off the draw. His shot goes wide and bounces to Matt Dom at the point. Dom shoots, Metcalf follows up on it with the goaltender down, but he rings the iron. Just over halfway through the period, a nice reverse hit from Jordan Jacobs knocks his man to the ice. A few minutes later, Wyatt Cayley grabs it off the D-zone draw. He slides over to Jake LaRue, whose pass is deflected, but finds the stick of Connor Dorbecker to fire it in far side. Connor Dorbecker strikes with his 8th of the playoffs. It's 2-1 Wellesley. Just over 2 to play in the period now, Jake Thompson corrals it at center and makes a nice move around the defender, but he can't get it past Brandon Abbott, and it goes out of play. Time winding down in the frame, Stuart Sinclair plays over to Dimitri Lefteriadis at the line. He can't get a shot away, but it bounces to Evan Silvera off the pad and he buries it. Evan Silvera scores with 6 seconds remaining in the period. He makes it 3-1 into the break. Early in the third, Jake LaRue steals in enemy territory. He brings it out front where he's denied. The puck bounces into the air and over the goal line as LaRue gets credit for the tally. Just 16 seconds into the third, it's 4-1. Just over 2 minutes later, Luke Schofield wins the battle in the corner. He backhands it to Owen Troyer, who shoots and goes far side post and in. Owen Troyer extends the Wellesley lead in the third. It's 5-1. AppleJacks on the power play now. Jake Thompson chips it by the pinching defender for the shorthanded 2-on-1. He works in and sauces over to Antonio Pasqualino, who tries to slide it through the 5-hole, but Brandon Abbott gets the stick down to turn aside the chance. Late in the third now, Wellesley on the power play. Connor Dorbecker receives at the line. He hits Luke Schofield, who slides it to Dimitri Lefteriadis, whose initial shot is denied, but he finishes off the rebound. Dimitri Lefteriadis converts on the man advantage. It's 6-1. Less than 20 seconds to play now, Keenan McGrath grabs the puck and races ahead for a breakaway. He stick handles in on goal and tries on the backhand, but Josh Jacklin makes a nice pad stop to keep it out. But that would do it as the Wellesley AppleJacks pick up the Game 1 win on the road by a final score of 6-1 on Saturday night. Brandon Abbott stops 45 of 46 Firebird shots as the series heads back to Wellesley on Sunday night.